Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? This is Big Bear. I'm going to show you some a haul that I've gotten from eBay, and I'm going to show you like most of it's going to be store inventory from my store or stuff I'm going to put on Legends Live Auction, which will be Saturday, October 7th. Will be the next one. Um, so I haven't made a video in a while, so I'm gonna, I decided, hey, I got some stuff to show, and I'm gonna go and here we go. I'm gonna show it. All right, first off is I was scanning eBay one evening, which I do quite a lot, looking at just going listing by listing by listing. I came across one that just said 5 Marvel comics, all it said. And I said, all right, well, let me click on it. I click on it, and there was actually some good books in it. And I'll start showing you, and I won't tell you what I paid for it until the very end here. In the lot was X-Men 107. Yeah, I know they need new bags and boards, and I'll do that. This one is the first appearance of the Starjammers, and that one is about yeah, it's got a big crease down the middle here, so that one's about a 4. But the other ones are better quality. This one is X-Men 137. It has the Phoenix Saga story, and we got 136, another Phoenix Saga storybook. These are definitely higher grades, I would say around 8, 8.5. The fourth book was actually a really good one. This one here is Avengers King Size Annual, number 10. And this is a nice copy, upper grade, high grade. I would say this is the first appearance of Rogue, nice high grade book, and I got this part of the lot. But what caught my eye, and I just have to bid, I had it a bid, and I had to bid a lot to win it, was this book. Now, this one, of course, is Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher. And I had to make sure that this wasn't a reprint. There is there's one that has a big Lionsgate thing on it, and there's another one that has not for resale. Those are all reprints. This one didn't have any of that because the person who was selling them just wrote down Marvel Comics, had no idea that this was a huge key issue. And the pictures were lousy, so I could not really tell exactly the condition of the book, but I went by with what I saw and what I know this book is worth and that I'd bid up to. I bid it up to $300 on this lot. This person probably thinking like, what the hell is people are bidding so high on this lot? I must have something really good here. I ended up winning it for $300. I got the lot in, and I wasn't thrilled about the grade of the book because it's about a 3.0. I took a shot, even a 3.0, I'll definitely get my money back, maybe make a little bit. This has got a corner chip that I couldn't see in the picture because the way he had it, and some corner creases here, and some scuff marks that break color, but it still presents rather well, and I definitely can make a little bit on that, but I don't know if I want to sell it because I don't really get very many Grail books. I really very rarely will spend $300 on a lot, but with the Punisher's a television show coming out, which I really, really like, I thought, what the hell? Let Big Bear have his own Grail for once. And I have it. And I don't know if I want to part with it, even if it's a low grade. Because, when will I get another one? Because if I go after one now, I'm going to have to pay even more than $300 for even a ratty copy. So I'll keep this. And I'm very, very happy with it. And ecstatic that I won. I'm telling you, I was only up to $175 with like a minute to go. And I'm thinking I'm going to get a steal, But there's other people out there who scan like I do all these listings, and they found it also. If it's out there, people will find these damn things, and you're not going to be the only one that's going to say, I'm the only one who sees that Amazing Spider-Man 129 in the back panel there. I wasn't the only one, so I ended up fighting with somebody over it, but I did win it, and I still think I got a good deal. Let me know what you think, if I got a good deal or not, for $300 for those 5 books. Because the other books all collectively could get me another 60, 70 bucks on top of the $300. So I think I did okay. All right, so I also bought a bunch of cool horror stuff that I like, and I really enjoy the covers on these. Like, they're really, some of them are really violent. I mean, like here you have, now these are originals, these are the reprints. Reprint magazines, they're called EC Classics magazines. They're not the comic book size reprints. These were the ones that were issued before that, like in the 80s. This is crime suspense stories. Look at that cover. I mean, you got a guy blowing his brains out on the cover, all right? Now, that's pretty damn violent. You ain't going to get... And then on the back of that, they give you another cover, crime suspense stories. Really violent stuff. Along with that lot, you've got, they gave you a Weird Science. And here's the other side. Now these are like beautiful condition reprints. And they're, you know, magazine size. They're not comic book size. So it makes the artwork, you know, pop when you open these up, and the page quality is awesome. I'm going to show you, like, now that is something you can enjoy reading. Nice white pages, beautiful illustrations, a lot of dialogue, a lot of storytelling here. So really good reading stuff. Along with that, I got the shock suspense stories with the Klan cover there, I believe. Well, yeah, it looks like some Klan dude. I mean, the artwork is great. Subject matter is, you know, controversial, I guess. And here's a cool one too. Here's the other side. So we got I mean, these stories look, just by the he's caught in a bear trap. I mean, the picture itself is telling the story, isn't it? Awesome, with the tension. I love this kind of. These are great stories. Can't wait to delve into these and enjoy them. A lot of dialogue here. More dialogue than art, that's for sure. All right, so next we have, that came in a lot, was Horror Tales. I'll go through them a little quicker here. We got an original. This one is a 1973 copy. It's not a reprint. This is an original Witch's Tales. Look at that horror stuff. Awesome. This one is pretty beat up, but it's still, you know, the presentation is still okay. Then we got Creepy Magazine. This one is number 72 from 1975. We got a Weird with a vampire cover. That is awesome. Look at that. That is so cool. And that's Weird. Those have a number, but it's from 1972. It's an original. It's not a reprint. Weird Magazine. Cool. And then we have an Eerie. So I got a little bit of everything here. A cool Eerie magazine. This one is number 98. Just love the covers on these. Pretty awesome. So I only paid somebody, you know, there was a late night auction for all those magazines, those horror books, 20 bucks with shipping. That is pretty awesome. I love that deal. Then we go from horror to cartoon because I love everything. I mean, yeah, I actually enjoy reading cartoon comic books once in a while because it brings me back. My grandmother, when I was a kid, I used to go to her house, and being the only grandson there, I was kind of bored. But she would always have piles of these for me to read, and that's why it brings back memories. Like I bought a whole bunch of these for $35. I got all these are going to show. I'll have to show them all. These are Dell Giants. You got Walt Disney, Silly Symphonies, Jiminy Cricket, Paul Bunyan, all the great stories there. Um, and then you have they came with some modern Uncle Scrooges. Here's an old Bugs Bunny showcase. I mean, the condition like of this is pretty damn good. This is Bugs Bunny showcase. This is an original, not a reprint, soft cover, thick book. This is number 86 from 1962. So it's like definitely these were in my childhood because in 1962 I was 6. So these were kind of the things I were getting to read. Were these? Here we go. We got Winter Fun, Bugs Bunny, Winter Fun, Dell Giant. Cool, nice condition. Let's see, another Donald Duck. These are modern. They threw in an Archie Christmas stocking. Pretty cool. Let's see, we got a Tubby. An early one. This is a thick one. This is a Tubby and the Little Men from Mars. So it's a one-shot story, which is cool. This is all a thick book that has one story, Tubby and the Little Men from Mars. Awesome stuff. And then Halloween's coming. I might even put this on the Legends Live auction. We got Bugs Bunny Trick and Treat Halloween Fun. It's got a little bit of a spine roll, but awesome book. Thick, lots of paper, lots of reading stuff to go there. Then we have a Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge Classics, the best of. On the back, it has one of the classic stories of Donald Duck and the Golden Helmet right there. This was actually a cover to the original comic that came out. I actually had one at one time of that and sold it. Man, it's been a long time since I had that. I don't want to go on forever, but let's say quickly, here's more Mickey Mouses. I'm going to do like a Jason Smith and just fly these out here. Here's another one. Yeah, let's see. Bugs Bunny, County Fair, Dell Giant, nice. The Little Mermaid. That's a modern one. Here's one from Harvey, Bunny. Actually never heard of that before, but it's got definitely that 60s vibe, which is always cool. We got Bugs Bunny Beach Party. These are Dell Giants, which are, they could sell for 20, 30 bucks each, depending on condition. Here's another Bugs Bunny Beach Party, the Dell Giant. Beautiful stuff. Also came with some, this is Scream psychedelic cover. Awesome. This brings me back to my childhood days when everybody dressed and acted in war clothes and listened to crazy music. Like, this is just awesome stuff. That's Josie number 34. But that cover is just like screams to me 60s. It's awesome. And we got another Josie 27. Uncle Scrooge, modern Uncle Scrooge. Another Donald Duck Adventures. Another Josie, number 16. Another screaming 60s cover here. Cool stuff. Then we have a trade paperback of Disneyland's Birthday Party. Pretty cool. And then Uncle Scrooge Goes to Disneyland. Another trade. Alright, so that's pretty much it. All that for 30 bucks shipped. So there is definitely deals that you can be found on eBay. And like I said, I just wanted to do a video show, to show some of my new stuff that I got, that new inventory. So for now, everyone, have a nice day, and this is Big Bear signing out.